First, you need to get yourself a micro SD card, which is purchased separately. What I have here is the Samsung Evo SD card. Make sure to get a class 10. It can go up to 128 gigs. We will now insert the battery and the SD card. The battery and micro SD card compartment is at the bottom. Press the latch here and slide it to the left, and then gently lift the cover up. To put the battery on the right side, ensure that the GoPro logo is facing you on the camera as well as on the battery, and then just slot it in. As for the SD card, ensure that the pin is facing you and the front of the camera is facing you, and then slowly slide the SD card into the slot. Use your fingernail to click it in. Then close the cover and slide it back in to hear the click. Before we turn it on, let's remove the sticker from the back. It's time to turn on my GoPro Hero5 Black. The on-off button is on the right side of the GoPro. Click on it. It will now go into a setup menu. Let's set the language to English. Now let's set the date. Today is the 8th of March, 2017. Then click the tick. Set the time. Now the time is like 1:35. 1. As I scroll, it has become 36 p.m. Then click the tick. Then it says, asks you whether to set up the GPS or not. Then I would say turn it on. And we are now in camera tour, a quick overview of your GoPro. We'll come back to the tour later because the camera hasn't got enough battery power. Skip the tour. Yes, we can return to it later. Like it says, we can visit the preferences to take this tour again. So done. The camera comes with less than 10% battery power. Now it's 3% on mine. So let's charge it up first before we continue our demonstration. First, let's turn off the camera again using the same button on the right hand side. Press and hold the on-off button till you hear the multiple beeping sound. There, the camera is off. To charge the GoPro, we have to use the USB cable that came with it. The USB cable has got a standard size and a micro USB-C size. Okay, on the camera, left hand side, there's another slot. You open up the slot. Because this is a waterproof casing, so the latch can be a bit tight at sometimes. So just use a little bit of strength, slide it to the right and lift up the cover. Inside you will see a HDMI port and a USB port. So plug the smaller side of the USB cable into the USB port. And the other end, we can either plug it to a computer or to a power bank. When plugged into the USB port of the computer, a red light will flash and then turn on. When it's fully charged, this red light will turn off. About 3 hours later, it's fully charged. When you close the cover, make sure it's flush and that the latch pops up and again flush with the surface. Okay, so let's finish the rest of the setup so that we can start shooting. Alright, let's turn it on. The on-off button again is on the right side of the GoPro Hero 5. And we are taken straight away into record mode. Alright, let's look at what's on the screen. Okay, the first thing you see in my card, there is, alright, what happened is the display disappeared. All you need to do is just tap on it and the display comes back. Alright, tap once and the display disappears. Tap again, the display comes back. So my card has got 4 hours of space based on this resolution, and my battery is now 95%. Earlier on I charged to 100% and I took 5 minutes to explore before this recording and I lost 5%. Imagine how fast the battery would drain. That's not very good. Alright, let me continue. Okay, the first icon here is the camera setting. All you need to do is press on the camera icon and you'll be taken to the setting. Over here you select either to record video, the second one is to take photos, and the third one is for time-lapse video or time-lapse photo. The interesting one will be night-lapse photo. Okay, let's go to video recording mode again, click on video, and we are taken back here. So let's say you want to change the resolution. Right now it's 1080. You just click on resolution and we have options of 4K up there and 1080 below. Okay, the rest is in between 1080 and 4K, and over here below is resolutions below 1080. So my recommendation is to choose 1080, and if you want high res, go straight to 4K. So for now, for standard videos, we choose 1080 resolution. The next one, frames per second, FPS, currently is set at 60, which is a good choice. Okay, 60 will be very smooth, and the rest are extra options. Okay, I'll be using 240 or 120 very regularly for slow motion, right? I repeat, 240 frames per second or 120 for slow motion. Otherwise, for normal videos, stick to 60. So we press 60. And over here, field of view. Okay, over here we select how wide our lens to be. Okay, we have super view, wide, medium, and a few other choices. Okay, among all the settings, I'll be going into detail later on in another video. But for now, just know that we can shoot straight away from these settings. And how do you do that? To record your video, you just need to press the red circle on top. There, you will see a red circle here, recording. One more time. Here, the red circle and the counter counting upwards. Okay, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. As I pan the camera, pan back. Okay, just for testing. And to stop recording, just press the red circle again. To play back the video, all we have to do is to swipe right. You can see I have 2 video clips. I tested this one earlier on. No, this one. And this is the one we just recorded. Just click on it and then press play. There. You will see a red circle here, recording. One more time. Here, the red circle and the counter counting upwards. Okay, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. As I pan the camera, pan back. Okay, just for testing. And to stop recording, just press the red circle again. Alright, so that's playback. Now to go back to camera mode, just swipe downwards. So that's it. Let's go out in the field and start recording our videos. I will see you in the next video. I'm going outside now to record some videos. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any thoughts or questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you want more of my videos about camera and editing, please subscribe. This is Adrian Lee from VideoLane.com, signing out.